Everybody, welcome to GD Open Cup. We have Samamba versus SillyBilly fighting for a spot in the round of 16. We only have 2 more of these. By the end of the day, the bracket will be set for the next round as we are doing the final 2 matches on here. So I have the level loaded and this is what we're going to play.
Oh boy, what is this?
All right, both of you have below the required thing, so this is what we're gonna play.
I think I've heard about this level. It's like floating play, I think.
Pretty much
That's
any
all I know
level with
about
this
it.
song is flow gameplay.
I mean,
I have the thumbnail mod. It looks like a flow level. Like just the
Actually, I
level
don't think we've
thumbnail.
rolled a flow level this entire round.
I'm pretty
I think it's
sure
like the first one
I
I've
saw this
rolled.
level when it came out. But that's about it. It's just so old.
Yeah, it's not very
4 years ago.
like, relevant, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll be beginning the
10,
match.
11%.
3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
And we are off.
We have begun on the level. It seems like it's going to be very much a flow level.
Yeah, I'm also kind of playing along some board. I'm curious to
It's
see
Nana.
what this is. Wacky flow.
So I wonder how this is going to match up here. Samamba got 2nd in region 2, I believe, right?
Yes.
Only
Right
finished behind
behind
Power Split. Yeah.
Yep. For some reason, the pre-drop in this level is like way harder than everything else so far, and I'm like halfway through in my practice run. Just kind of interesting.
Is that impossible?
What? Is what impossible?
The thing that Samamba was dying to.
What part? Like what percentage?
Like 59 or whatever, I think.
I have not gotten there. Oh, it's at 50. That is really buggy.
Honestly,
Holy-
should I sub out the level for that? Because that might be like too...
Look at my screen for a second, just so you can
well,
see
it's
what
gonna
I mean.
ruin the... It's gonna ruin it, but yeah, I guess I'll look at it for a little bit.
This, just... Sometimes you pass, sometimes it just kills you. I would sub this. I think it's unfair to have this based on RNG. Should I
We're not gonna
undeafen
play the
that?
level anymore. That bug
There's a
is
bug
too,
at
that bug
50.
is way too
Yeah.
I had Magmeta
Yeah.
make sure for us.
Yeah.
That was like you know, normally
That's
we're
okay,
fine
cool
with
thing.
having bugs, but like not ones like that unacceptable.
Mhm.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
I mean, it is kind of avoidable. You have to like hit the dash orb at like the highest possible point, but it's so setup based that that just makes
Mhm.
the level
Where
stupid.
is it? Oh, there.
Yeah, it's the dash orb there. You have to hit it at like the very like top of the dash orb, and if you don't, you just die. So
Alright.
That's so weird. I mean, I wasn't really looking into this level.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't want to play that.
that pre-drop was like way harder than like the beginning of the drop. I was playing along because I was curious on the level, and holy crap, that pre-drop was stupid. Alright, let's see. What is this next
Alright,
level
here's the
going to
level.
be? Similar ID. Oh, this is the guy who made Forsaken X. If anyone even knows that level. I've beaten it, it's really fun.
This level used to be Hard
Okay.
Demon for a while, apparently. It was top 10
Yep.
Hard Demon.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Alright, we're
Cool,
gonna
that
get
we
ready.
didn't
We're gonna
like
begin
100
the
attempts.
match in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, they're deafened.
Alright,
Also,
we
your
have...
screen share is just infinitely loading, by the way, on Discord. Some of it looks a lot more interesting. It's like older styled.
Interestingly, in this practice phase, the description seemed to say this was like a level that shouldn't take that long to beat, so it's super skill
This feels
based.
very easy for an insane demon.
Well, it wasn't
like-
one for a while.
Yeah, this feels very easy. It's also very skill based. If that isn't easy to tell.
Seems like we'll see what happens here, as I would say.
I just got 70 first attempt in my second practice run, dude. First attempt in my practice run. What? Yeah, this is definitely not an insane demon. What the crap? This is gonna be a short match. Unless
Unless
they
they
throw.
throw, yeah.
Yeah. Holy crap. This is easier than, like, probably most of the levels I've played this tournament, apart from, like, round 1. Just medium demons.
We're about to reach the 5-minute mark on this match, and we'll see when they'll start going from 0. Going into... Alright, looks like SillyBilly has started playing from 0.
I got 63. This is a really good level. Not sure if they'd agree, but
We'll see.
we will find out, yeah.
And now SillyBilly's kind of going.
Yeah,
It's 39.
39.
SillyBilly strikes first here. You know, having somebody named SillyBilly in the round of 16 would be, like, really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, look at SillyBilly here, though. SillyBilly is definitely going, I would say.
Yeah.
Really going. 67! Wow, okay. Is that probably where you died, right?
I got 70.
Didn't you get 67 after the fact?
I got 63.
Okay.
Yeah.
Samamba's
There's
still...
this one wave click, like at like 50 or something, where the transition out of it's like really bad. If you go into it like late, there's just a spike that just kills you instantly on the exit.
It
like a
seems
late
to me
50s.
that Samamba is still practicing, though, which is interesting. Considering
It's
they...
kind of interesting.
Like, he, like, really wants to make sure he can beat the level.
Yeah.
But, like, right now, it's been... I mean, SillyBilly already almost has 70. How hard's the
You
ending?
might be underestimating SillyBilly's skill here, maybe thinking that they can spend more time to practice, who knows.
Yeah, that...
I mean, that's
Would
always
be-
a possibility.
I mean, he's at new best territory now, SillyBilly.
Yeah, I just got 61. Everything
Yeah, look where
past
SillyBilly
pretty
is, though.
easy. This is all easy stuff. This is all pretty easy. I'll be surprised if they die here.
81!
81! Damn! Yeah, the ending is pretty easy. I mean, it is still chokeable, but
But now Samamba's going from 0.
are they gonna first try
SillyBilly
it,
probably
though?
can't believe himself right now.
Yeah.
We'll see Samamba, though, on his first attempt from 0, is already into the 40s, though, so we'll see if that ends up being truly something here, you know? Like,
Yeah.
if he... Well, no, he gets 50, though.
Did he die to the wave click I was talking about?
I don't think it was one of the hard ones. Didn't look like
Was it in the wave or the exit?
It was in the wave.
Okay, no, then he didn't die to it. The only reason I say that is because we were like lined up perfectly at the same spot.
But look at SillyBilly is now in here. And he dies to the wave exit. Oh, it turned into a cube, and thus the hitbox being bigger
the
kills
spike
you.
placement is really bad, yeah. I've died there like twice from 0 already.
Wait, did you beat it? I forgot.
No, not yet. 73, I forgot what to do.
Damn. Well, let's see.
This is really fun. This might be one of my favorite Insane Demons if it stays Insane Demon. It's a really
I think
good
it's
level.
been insane for a long time now.
This is definitely an entry Insane Demon, I will say. Or at least for
Well, I don't know,
me.
so because if it's entry implies that it's like a good one to do as a first.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say entry, but I feel like it's definitely on the easier
Beginner
end.
is different. Like I guess you could call it beginner tier,
Yeah,
which is
it's
what it is.
probably
All right,
beginner.
SillyBilly's at the wave here. Samamba's not in a bad position either. We have a little bit of a duel here on these attempts. See, enters the ship and gets 60%. Now Samamba gets a new best, gets out of the wave, and thus will he be able to surpass SillyBilly's 81% run? He's still going. $74. Okay, he does not beat the level on the set. SillyBilly's gonna go back to practice mode. Really?
I got 72.
I'm interested in how this would work out for SillyBilly here.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be a bad shout, but also if Samamba beats it here, then
Yeah, let's just end the
SillyBilly's-
match.
yeah, if he doesn't exit out of practice. Have we had a match in the round of 32 like go out because someone was in practice or
I think
no?
once or twice, maybe.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
remember any.
Maybe
remember any off
SillyBilly
the top
really
of my
didn't feel
head.
good about the level.
I mean,
This
Samamba
could
did
help.
die.
Yeah, Samamba did die, so there is that. He is dying in a lot
Maybe-
of places though in this practice run, so there is like that too. So
Yeah. I'm surprised they died at 81 because the last 20 is not that bad.
he must be playing on like a mouse that has like a really bad like micro clickability or something.
Oh yeah, maybe, or maybe just got nervous. I mean, that's always a
Yeah.
possibility with these matches.
From
I mean,
here
I
on
got
out, the
nervous
level's
when I
pretty much
got
over,
70.
right? Like once you get to this last ship,
Yeah, the last ship is very easy.
well, if you're good enough for it, right? Because like I feel like that
Yeah,
would be
I mean,
pretty
for-
difficult if you're doing it as like a person.
Well,
saying,
yeah,
"Dude,
I'm
right?"
talking about like the people playing in this match right
Yeah,
now should
that
all
shouldn't
find
be
it pretty
hard.
easy.
All right, well, Samamba's at 65 right now, so SillyBilly at least has a chance, but he's definitely gonna want the Samamba death to really have a good, like, to not like force himself to beat it, like basically as a fluke from zero right after practice. However, Samamba's in the 80s here, getting really far. I guess you could skip that black orb, which I didn't know. He's basically beat it.
Yeah, he basically beat it. I just paused to watch this. I mean, you could still die here, but it's
Is a triple at
pretty
the end, is there?
likely. No, I don't believe so. I believe it's just some temple timings here.
And he's
Yup,
beating
and
it.
that's a completion.
So SillyBilly's at 44%, and this has to be it for SillyBilly. If he doesn't beat it here, that'll be it. Just get Samamba undeafened here.
Yep. Doesn't die to the wave exit.
Does not die to the wave
no.
here, though, so he still does have a chance to keep his hopes alive. That was kind of close, actually. 67 doesn't die there. It's kind of like, okay, he's at this UFO. He's only been this far one other time. Can he get past the point he was at before? He can. About to enter the
We're
ship.
Going to overtime.
We might, as long as he could staved off this last section here. Just a few more clicks. And SillyBilly
And that's
saves the game to
overtime.
overtime.
No.
We are
I
going.
got.
We are going to overtime.
I was playing along with you guys. I got 71st attempt in my second practice run from 0. I haven't beaten it yet, 'cause I'm like half paying attention to the stream. But
All right, we'll be.
all right,
So
overtime.
let's just reset the counter here. Back to the main menu. Oh, no, not yet,
Yep,
silly.
Back to the
Get
main
back
menu.
to-
Just exit.
We'll be beginning our overtime period. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we have begun our first overtime. And SillyBilly
Temps
saves
do matter
his
here.
Yes, SillyBilly saves his tournament hopes on the last possible attempt.
Maybe that practice will come in clutch with
That's
overtime.
true
Who
as well.
knows?
He has the recent practice, so the chances of him beating it might actually be a little bit better. We had
Who
these
knows,
synced
though?
attempts between the two, kind of.
I mean, yeah, but Samamba did play in practice for a lot longer at
This
the
is
start.
true as
so
well.
They're probably pretty close.
So one has like
I'd
the recent
imagine.
memory, but Samamba just has like the overall.
Yeah, they're both at the same part here. None of them died at the very start, at least from what I can tell.
Oh no, SillyBilly's died.
Oh
Okay.
no!
So Samamba can ice the game with a completion here and barely advance to the next round. Oh no, he does not.
No,
though.
but they also
He doesn't.
die!
He doesn't. So we are back to being level. Both players on their second attempt. That's kind of crazy, actually. I was
Yeah,
not thinking. I
expecting
was not
Samamba
thinking
to maybe
OT
beat
for
it
this
there.
match.
Neither.
Ooh,
Or at least not
wait,
at
that was a
first.
mental mistake from Samamba. I don't think you're supposed to go there. But now SillyBilly has a chance to actually clinch it with an attempt here. If he beats it here, Samamba actually can't respond, but he does not. He dies at 58, and so. And Samamba got that 11 run, so SillyBilly's actually still has a fewer attempts here. Wow.
What a good game here.
Yeah, what a great match. Two players putting everything they have into trying to go to the next round. No, it dies at the wave at 52 here. So now we are back to oh no, because Samamba had that 13. So SillyBilly still has the
SillyBilly
ability
still
to
had.
ice the game. Yeah, and Samamba dies. Okay, so maybe this isn't gonna go as short as I was thinking it might have.
Yeah, I was expecting them honestly both to beat it first attempt because of the level being mostly consistent.
Yeah,
I mean, there are a few clicks.
that's the
that
thing. Is
are
there's a
little bit
couple
harder.
parts of this level that aren't consistent.
Yeah,
got
like the
another
wave,
death from Samamba.
Exit.
I wonder what the longest overtime we've had is.
No
I
idea.
don't think I've ever tracked.
Don't remember.
I never really tracked that. I wonder what are the odds we get 2 OT. We would need
Who knows?
a few more SillyBilly deaths. So SillyBilly has actually been the superior player. He has a chance to ice this right here. Look at where he is.
Yeah, bro's at the very ending. If he passes this UFO up and
75!
dies, bro very much has the attempt lead right now. So if he beats it now, he still has it, I believe. I mean, Samamba. Oh, I was gonna say they really need to beat it right now, but they also die to the wave.
It's kind of crazy because SillyBilly like really could have won this like a long time ago too.
Yeah, they seem to be really good at getting far. They're not having a lot of early deaths.
Yeah, and Samamba's having too many of them.
Yeah.
Wait, how long did the match last? Because we're already almost like halfway to that. Silly
No
Billy gets
idea.
past the wave click. Samamba's about to get to it, so we'll see if he gets to it. In that case, I think, yeah, Silly Billy still definitely has. Well, Samamba just died. So here is a chance for Silly Billy. Wow, okay, he's in the robot. He's gotten past that his worst fail from the last time, so he's never died this late before. Going into the last ship. This is to
He
clinch
makes
a
it to the
spot.
mini ship.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
he
to clinch
made
a
it to
spot
the
in the
mini
next
ship.
round. Stream's freezing. Okay, wait, it's back, it's back.
though. Just these last robot clicks? And he does
He
it!
advances to the next round and has upset the number 2 player in Region 2.
I'm
That's
guessing
incredible.
I'm fine to undeafen
Yeah,
Samamba.
undeafen both.
We
We can. You want to let Samamba beat it?
I already did it,
Okay.
but
happened?
yeah. It
Yeah,
is
regardless,
over.
you have more attempts, and
Mhm.
that matters in OT.
Oh, that matters.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
It's mattered since round 3 in the
Yeah, because we had
qualifiers.
matches that had like 10 overs, or like we had like 5 OTs, and it just took too long.
I mean,
And
yeah, that makes sense, of course.
getting far,
Yeah.
like Silly Billy got to like the ending like multiple times. This is your first time here. But-
I'm not exaggerating when I say when I beat it the first time, I was more nervous than when I beat Delta Interface, which is my hardest. I was so
like-
nervous there.
Can I ask your guys' opinions on the level? Because I really like this level. I don't know if that's...
I thought it was fun.
I mean, apart from the one wave, like, exit at, like, 50 or
Yeah.
whatever. Apart
That's
from
kind of-
that, this level's really good.
Yeah, I liked it.
It's a good level. Down, dude. GG.
Yeah, GG.
Good game,
But yeah, it was
guys.
5 attempts to 9 attempts, so it wasn't even like particularly close either. So, congratulations to Silly Billy.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be in the round of 16, defeating the player that got
I
second in their
don't know.
region?
That's like
Yeah, I was so
honestly shocking.
nervous.
I didn't think I would make
Also-
it anywhere near here.
You're gonna
Also,
be
Silly
playing.
Billy-
You're gonna be playing Nick 14K in the next round,
All right.
and
If you win your next round
if
and
you
I
win-
win
you're
mine,
like-
I will be playing you.
yeah, that's true. If Silly Billy, it's not. That's kind of crazy. If you win this match, you're in the quarterfinals. If you win the next
Yeah,
one,
that's insane.
so
I
our
guess
final
it'll be
match
next
will
year,
be
like Meta.
Montanso versus Mech. Yeah, we'll see. That was a rough thing. I don't know how
Very
often
good
we're gonna
match,
have
though.
these. We'll see. It's not officially listed as yearly. It's just like whenever I can. It's like this is like season 2. We don't call it like the 2025 GD Open Cup like we do with the World
Yeah.
Tournament, where it's strictly every year. Like if I want to run another one in fall, I can. If I want to not do one for a while, I also can as well. Like it just kind of depends, right? Like, it's a tough way
Man,
to
I
go
really
out,
cannot
especially
beat that.
after how well you've played. But that's kind of how it happens.
Yeah, I was super
Yep.
nervous. I need to get better in my nerves.
Yeah, I was
control, which is
nervous
weird.
for
'cause-
like the entire thing.
It's only on these tournaments that I get nervous. Like when beating a new hardest or playing normal GD, I don't
Yeah.
get that.
How
I get a
nervous did you
different
get in
kind
the
of
GD
nervous.
World Tournament?
Mm.
More or less
Yeah,
nervous?
GD World Tournament. Yeah, I get super nervous. On
More
these
nervous
GD
for
World
that, or more
tournaments.
nervous for this?
For that, for sure.
Okay.
Because it was a World Tournament. Like.
And you had like
World
other
Tournament,
people
it
depending on you
gets-
doing well, right? Like
Yeah,
it's not
for
just
sure.
playing for you, right? Like
Mhm.
if you lose, like you're like disappointing like other people.
But that time, like, I was for sure more nervous on the World Tournament, but that nervousness went down like really quickly, like 5 minutes in,
All right, I'm gonna
and it
switch
was
to
like
break.
kind of better. Hmm
All right.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We will be doing another match, our final match before we finish the round of the GD Open Cup. I'd like you all to stop playing, and I'm going to give you the level. Here you go.
Oh, it's recent.
Oh boy.
An insane demon?
It just said
Insane
the
demon.
the description said like it said like learny and experimental.
It's also their first level.
Their first level.
Yeah.
This is gonna be yucky.
Alright, anyways, let's get ready, and we'll be beginning the match in 3, 2, 1, go! This level contains memory parts.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm not playing this one. I'm gonna watch this one. I don't feel like learning something like this right now.
That's funny.
This looks really good for a first level, though.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive.
I mean, my guess is they only started creating once 2.2 came out. Because the only uploaded level they have on their account older than this... The only level they have on their account uploaded before this is just... I'm pretty sure it is just a copyable of Bloodbath.
Well, it's like
Oh,
easier
no.
to make. Well, it's like easier to make things in 2.2, right? Isn't it? Like a lot easier.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, it depends. Okay, so the level Bloodbath, it's not actually Bloodbath, it's just an edit of a tub filled with blood with Bloodbath in the background. This is incredible. Like, look in DMs for like half a second. It's that the entire level is just like an edit, and it like your camera triggers and stuff. But yeah, this guy's first level is uploaded past the whatever 1 billion ID.
That must be.
So-
How would you feel like if you have to play in an OT in one of your matches? Like, does that like thought
I
like
think
scare
it's
you or like?
I think it completely depends on how much I practice and if I fluked it. Because if I'm well practiced, I think I'll be okay. But if it's something where, like, if I had to go into overtime on the level I played with Mawile, I probably would have lost. Because I fluked the hell out of that.
Yeah.
It
Like, if
depends on
somebody
how much I
flukes
practice.
the level, it kind of makes sense that they would have it like if they have a disadvantage in overtime, that means that it's because they got lucky or that they beat the level, and thus like, it's fair.
Exactly.
Like, you know, like it's fair to have the OT the way it's set up, which is kind of why I like doing it more than just like the one attempt tiebreaker that like most other level race tournaments do.
Yeah.
Usually they like to do like a one attempt tiebreaker. It's just like whoever gets the highest wins, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Why are the spike hitboxes like that?
I have no idea. This looks really not good, gameplay-wise.
It's their first level, so...
Yeah, I mean, visually it looks cool, but yeah, the gameplay certainly is something.
That's really funny. It's just a first level.
But I mean, deco-wise, for a
Mech seems
first
to
level,
get the
this
level
is...
pretty well, though.
Apparently, yeah. Or at least the beginning parts.
Yeah, he seemed to have gotten it, like, already. Like, I was kind of watching him practice. And,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, maybe it is, like, backloaded in terms of difficulty.
maybe.
That could be the case. Or maybe
Well,
Mech is just
the description
cruising.
says here, features a couple of interesting gimmicks, including a randomized quick time event part in the middle. This is random? This part
Oh
at 50?
my god. That... Oh, this
Oh, yeah.
part, How does this work?
It's random. Well, the random trigger is the thing.
Yeah, but like, what are you supposed to like? When's the indicator
Like,
to
so
click?
click
Like,
only when triangle. I think.
like, I don't know how
Oh,
much
I
time you
see what
have
it
to
is.
click.
You click when there's a spike on the bottom. You don't click when there's a spike on the top.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's like synced at all. So like, you know,
On the
'cause I don't
audio
know how much
further.
wiggle room it gives you to click.
It's definitely synced. See. Damn, that's kind of crazy.
Do they know it's randomized? Like, does it even say in the level?
Well, you should be able to figure it out after a couple times. Like, oh, that's
I
not
mean,
the same.
maybe. I mean, hopefully. This ball part looks really weird. I don't understand how this works. And I don't think Mech does either. Also, this last ball looks really difficult. But yeah, just based off what I can see here, this looks very, like, back half loaded. Like, this beginning looks really easy.
It is interesting seeing the all players chat because I made a new rule so that like only the people who have the role can see it. Look, go to all players chat and see how small it is now.
Oh my god. Oh, is it just the people who are still in the
Yeah,
tournament?
that was how it was
see.
always set. There was just so many people. We just decided to make a new
I
role
see.
and add the people who are still in. But now it's like, it's kind of crazy to think about. Like, there aren't that many people who see it.
I feel like this match is gonna last a long time. With how gimmicky this ball and spider part is at the end. Mech with 28.
Yeah, Mech's already going from 0.
I'm surprised they're going from 0. They haven't even done the ending part in like one run yet. Maybe they're just trying to get like a feel for the level? I don't know. So, I mean, at least me right now, I'd still be in practice because I'd want to figure out how to do this end part consistently. I mean, unless they do understand how it works, and they're just thinking that they don't have time. And
41 here.
41.
Also, wait, Montanso's englobed.
Oh my god.
%30 though from Montanso, so.
Mech currently going with 55. Almost getting to the hard part. Or at least what I'd imagine to be the hard part. And 38 from Montanso.
Something I find interesting is that my fall schedule for matches is going to be like interesting because there's actually I have nothing planned. I actually don't think I'm going to do anything this fall, which is going to be kind of nice, I guess. I'm going to have a full-on break. The plan was I was going to host the GD World Championship. However, it's looking like there's going to be a Cash Cup this year, and even though I know there's a lot of things I can do better than the Cash Cup, what I don't want to do is my event becomes worse because people agree to play in the Cash Cup, and their event becomes worse because people agree to play on my event. So then both of us are just left unhappy and worse off. Like, so if you have like 2 championships like that, still if there's no Cash Cup, I'll hold an individual consistency-based tournament. So this would almost be like the Consistency Open Cup, right? Like,
I see.
That would be the whole concept behind it. Because I want to do that. There's a lot of people
like
who I feel like could like
world
win for
tournament
themselves.
like format, but it's individual.
Yes. But right now, that's like what the Cash Cup has right now. So I'm not just gonna steal them. I'm not just gonna steal them. I do. While I disagree with them in a lot of things, I still do like ultimately respect what they're doing. Right? Like, I guess.
Would it be like easier levels with less time to?
If the only difference that their thing is an invitational and mine isn't. So like, you know. I feel like that's kind of like a downside of being...
Yeah. Especially with a game like GD, I feel like having like invitationals for...
It just feels wrong.
It does. Because it pretty much means that only like those who are like privileged enough or whatnot...
Or like famous enough. Yeah. Because like everybody who was there was like some kind of like streamer or like content creator of some sort.
Yeah, or just a really good player.
I mean, no, so, they just all were. Like, Trick does, like, people, like, watch his streams and stuff. Like,
Did Trick's, like, I didn't know Trick did a whole lot of stuff back then. I thought he only started doing that, like, more recently.
I think he did some stuff.
Because, I mean, maybe he streamed a little bit back then, but I don't think he did a whole lot of...
What was it?
Content creation.
Lord Vadercraft is... he's a streamer, right? Like,
yeah.
Denny's a content creator. Diamonds kind of isn't, I guess, but he's kind of a content creator, I guess. He's like content creator adjacent. Like he usually like appears on streams and stuff like a lot.
Yeah.
But like he doesn't actually do like a lot for himself. Shorty, he's a small streamer, but he's still a streamer. All things considered, right? Like, I
mean, I'm glad it wasn't
it's just like good. Like in general, it would be like Thunder, because I guess he isn't really a streamer.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Jesse Gaming as well.
Alright, well, we got Mech here at the randomized part.
Yeah, this is true. Gonna do it right? No, he doesn't.
Honestly, if I were on this part, I probably would pause buffer this.
Oh wait, Dichotomy got demoted? Holy shit.
Did it actually?
That's what they're saying in chat.
And it would have been recently, because it's still extreme on my... Here, let me refresh.
It's demoted,
yeah,
yes,
it did.
It's demoted.
Wow. That's insane.
Today, yeah.
Well, I guess I'm not beating it then, because...
We can have it in the GD Open Cup! Let's go! No. In, like, the final.
Me... At Rightclicks, let's play a 2-player level, because it'd be funny. How many quote two-player players are even in this tournament right now? Is it?
Like just
Is there anyone?
right?
Yeah,
I mean,
is it
Motor
literally
signed
just
up.
Ryclick? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call myself a two-player player, but I know how to do two-player.
Oh, Amethyst
I've
got
done
rated.
hard stuff.
Wait, Amethyst got rated. Holy shit.
Wait, Amethyst got rated?
Yeah, it did.
What?
Looks like
Okay.
it. Yeah, it got rated before Thinking
How
Space
long
2.
ago?
So Thinking Space 2 will never be top 1.
Yeah.
I guess it's now joined the likes of Crimson Planet and the like.
I'm not. People in Reddit are complaining about how it only got featured. I think feature is fair. Honestly. I mean, Epic probably would have made more sense, but I feel like the top ones, you kind of just got to be happy it got rated and not complain about the rating it gets. How many Epic rated top ones have we had? That's a really interesting question I just thought of. Because Bloodlust, I believe, is Epic. Yeah, Bloodlust is Epic. Plaza Post Finale is feature. What about Zodiac? Zodiac is feature. It can't just be Bloodlust, right?
Honestly, I thought, aside from Grief, that we would never have a situation again where a top 1 got verified and yet was never the #1 demon. But it's so funny in this case, because it's like they were both verified. Because I'm saying Thinking Space 2 is like now on the list of levels that were top 1 when verified, but will never be the #1 demon.
Wasn't that also the case with Thinking Space as well?
Wait, yeah, I think it was.
For a few hours it was. Because
it was verified
Zodiac
same
was
as
verified
Zodiac,
legit
right?
later in the day. Yeah. That's really funny. Imagine it gets rated now and placed at 2. It's gonna be so funny. It's gonna get the Crimson Planet treatment. Gets rated after and placed at 2. Alright, well, Mech is back at the randomized part.
I feel like the community needed this, though. To have.
Yeah.
And I think this is like good for the community that Amethyst got rated this quickly.
I think it is too. A lot faster than title. Last click of the randomized part for Mech.
Try not to touch the ground. Oh, wait, no, that's okay. Wait, he did it.
They're in practice, yeah.
Oh, he's in practice. Okay.
I did not know Montanso got 80. What?
He did, yeah.
I did not see that. I mean, I've been mostly watching Mech screen share, but what else got rated in this? At least Rob rated a good amount of demons. Like, he hasn't rated demons.
I've heard people say that they think that Thinking Space
while.
2 is kind of going to become like an under the radar level in the like legacy wise. Like people aren't going to think about it a lot.
I think people will only think about it if Rob decides to rate it, which honestly isn't even guaranteed.
I mean,
like,
Gyro X is usually
I feel like it might
he
end
usually
up...
gets his stuff rated, right? Like it's mainly just like Legacy that didn't, right? Like
it depends. It depends because Cairo has a lot of levels that he's hosted that just either A took forever to get rated or B like didn't get rated. Because if I go to
they usually
Cairo's
eventually get
account
rated,
right now,
right? Like it's just that
it takes a while.
It's
but...
usually Legacy that was like the big one that didn't get rated.
Yeah, so if I go all the way back,
I don't know why Twitter threw such a hissy fit over that level. It's not even that bad. Like, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
What, pick up because they were tired of
But
like
yeah.
Bloodbath remakes, even though I think that one has the
No idea.
even though I think that one has the best extension out of any of the like levels I could think of.
Mhm.
Like it's not
Yeah.
like Bloodlust
Legacy
where it just
didn't
feels
get
like a
rated.
different level.
Kairo's Wakropolis remake never got rated.
Okay, that's okay, but that one's like,
Yeah. What
Rob
else?
Top has a thing against those kinds of levels if it starts in W and ends in I.
I mean, the party in the Redux level didn't get rated, but I also don't think it should be rated. I don't like it at all. What is Eternity?
I think Infinite Chaos should.
Oh,
but that was
I think
really
Infinite
good looking.
Chaos. I think it should be like at least feature, either high feature or
I'd
low
actually
epic.
epic it. I think it's
I
a cool level.
personally,
But look at
I'd
Mech,
epic
though.
it, but I don't know
Mech
if
is
Rob
past
will.
the best. Unless he's practicing, but I don't think he is, right? No, he just got 80.
That part is really buggy, it looks like.
He's got an 80 again.
But yeah, right now, Infinite Chaos and Thinking Space 2 are like the only levels, like his big levels that aren't rated.
And now we're
I mean,
dead
Metal
tied.
Requiem took a while to get rated. I know that. I mean, Cairo also has a lot of levels that he's like made with other people that have not gotten rated. Like the one collab with Valentine that didn't get rated. I forget what it's called, Perfect Chaos or whatever. Like that's unrated.
Oh, that one's cool actually. I kind of wish that got rated.
Yeah, Perfect Chaos should probably be like featured at least.
All right,
well,
Mech's
Mech
at
is
the
back at
part
the-
again. All right, he's gotten past it. The quick time memory here, and gets past 80 here. Mech might have a chance to knock Montanso out of the tournament, but he doesn't! He was on the bottom when he should have been on the top. I don't know how much left there was in the level, but he actually could have knocked, or at least forced Montanso to beat it with the potential
There's a little bit left
to knock one of the favorites out of the tournament.
I mean, I think if he's gonna do it, it's gonna be on a level like this. Like, I mean, even though Montanso did say at the start, if the
Montanso
level
said
is
he'd
really
rather it
learny,
be
they have a
like this.
chance. Yeah, so maybe that's gonna end up biting him in the butt. But
Well, no, I'd probably agree. If like it was the level that we just played last time, it might have honestly favored Mech more.
I mean, who knows? We really don't know. I mean, maybe it's just like this kind
Well,
of.
let's see. Well,
learning,
Mech's
it's not
kind of getting
what-
close to getting back to the quick time again.
Yeah. That's a lot of bottoms in a row. Holy crap.
He just got to do nothing for a while. All right, he's back here. Oh, that was close. All
That
right,
was
86 was what he had last time, and he does get past it. Is that it?
And the last part?
Oh, this is this. Okay, yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. He's beating it. But look at Montanso. Like, gets Mech undeafened. But Montanso is at the quick time right now as well. So we might see a Montanso potentially tying up the
Bring us
game
into overtime.
and putting us into OT. He does
No!
it in the last one.
Wow, good game.
And Mech advances to the round of 16. That's another player
my
with a bye eliminated.
That ending
Oh
was the
my
weirdest thing
God.
ever.
Wow.
That ending looked so. Are those like toggle triggers? And if you like buffer them, they don't work or something, and you die? Or I couldn't even tell, like what
I
exactly.
don't know, it just never worked for me.
Wow.
So our full round of 16 is set. Kaza versus Rose, Lone Enigma versus Cool Coden, Finley versus Mech, Fusion versus Owly, Ryclix versus Magmeta, SillyBilly versus Nick14K, Power Split versus Explode, and Gigaprox versus Beckett GD. This round of 32, it was funny. At first, we had like 5 or 6 straight games that weren't upsets, and then just hecticness, like at the end. Like
Upset after upset after upset.
after all of this is done, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, Wait, this can't be real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it was 9-7 on matches won by people with the bye versus matches won without. That's kind of crazy. That's really competitive.
Yeah.
I guess any thoughts before leaving the tournament, Montanso, that you want to share with the viewers?
Well, I'm just happy I made it to the global stage.
Yeah, that's true. That's a big accomplishment.
Considering we had so many people
So many
sign
people
up
who
at the
signed
start.
up. How about you, Mech? Are you excited for the matchup against Finley in the round of 16? Or
I don't know who's feeling, but as far as I remember.
they're on the Canadian. They were on the Canadian national team.
Oh yeah, I remember. I sorry, I can't think. I'm trembling so hard.
I see.
Oh my fucking god, I'm sorry.
We've booked the ticket to the next round. Okay. You composed a little bit better yet, or still no? Would you say?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm better.
A little bit. Well, how are you feeling about getting this very big win against a really talented opponent?
It doesn't feel real, honestly. There was a point where I was just like, I just got my phone, I opened it, because I was so fucking anxious, then I just looked at the Twitch live stream, and I saw that Montanso had 80%. I was like, oh my god, I'm getting cooked, and I didn't even know. And then
It sounds like the level's not that hard in the beginning, right? And then it gets hard at the end?
It's randomized.
No, I heard about that.
Yeah, the one part.
The one quick time.
No, not one. Two parts. You know,
What's
the
the
part
other
where
What
there's,
else?
like,
part?
the invisible part, and then the part that shows up like the ball and the spider, like the very last part. You know, it's like
that's
fully green and
random?
black.
That's
The portals, they flash green, and you need to click the orbs to the correspondent portal.
I mean, I guess you all were definitely tested probably the most this round, like with like the amount of like sight reading skill you have to have in order to. So to say you win that way probably makes it even more impressive that you're able to win just by seeing what you have to do and doing it, right? Like figuring it out. What did you think it was a good level or a bad level? Like what do you think of the level for both of you?
Good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Good. Anyways, I am going to say so. That Finley match should be pretty exciting. Going over the quadrants of the bracket, I think this is where it gets interesting, right? So, Mech, between you, Finley, Fusion 425, and Owly, one of you is going to go to the semifinals.
Fusion?
Yeah, you're playing Fusion if you two both win.
Again?
Oh yeah. Well, you're deep in you're deep enough in the tournament where like rematches are gonna make sense, right? Because we blocked all rematches for the round of 32 and then the global opening round, but like round of 16 onwards, like there can be
Are there-
rematches.
Are there any rematches like in the round of 16? I don't think so.
I mean, unless you count in like from Grands, like Kaza wrote. No, it's
not
Kaza
not
wrote-
Grands.
that's not
Excluding
Grands. Lone
Grands.
Enigma Coden, I don't think they've played. Well,
So I have not played Ryclix.
I think
know
this
that.
round there actually aren't any same region matchups like at all.
Yeah.
Like, so it's 4
The only
versus 3.
player-
Actually, Lone Enigma versus Cool Coden, I believe. No, wait. Is Lone Enigma Region 3? He might be, but that could be. But I don't think they played each other. Finley Mech. Again, that's actually region. That's actually Region 1 as. Oh no, because Mech's Region 2. Okay, so yeah, 1 versus 2, 2 versus 4 from Owly, 1 versus 2 for Ryclix Megbeta, 1 versus 4, I think, or 3 from Silly versus Nick. Power Explodes 2 versus 3, and Gigaprox Beckett's 3 versus 2. Okay, yeah, so I think there's only 2 matchups between people from
Yeah. The only way that I can get 2 like rematches is if I versus Power Split in semis and win, and then Fusion somehow also makes it to the finals.
Yeah.
Because Fusion would be a rematch,
rematch,
from round 3.
Amethyst
What
got
would be
placed.
funny is if you have 3 people.
Oh, did they insta-place it?
They placed it just now, literally.
Yep,
That
okay,
one?
well, it's on the list. New top 1.
Yeah, so,
Wow. I mean, I'm not too surprised. I'm really not. They haven't placed it on the Irretal yet, but they're probably about to. Unless that's what the tag was that I just got tagged for. No, it wasn't. Oh, I just got tagged for it in changelog.
Yep.
This has been placed at 1.
Is it Shine? Oh, it's triggered finally.
It's not on the site yet, but it will be in a second, probably, once it updates.
Yeah, because Irretal's stupid.
Yeah, and it only updates the site every, like, X amount of time. They only update, like, the individual points every hour.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a mod. I know how it works, sorta. Well, not really, honestly. Amethyst being placed top 1. Why is he pinging me? Stop pinging me. Shut up.
I mean, it's kind of obvious that it got insta-placed. It's so hard.
Finally.
Finally, we
Wake
don't
up.
have Booba Wamba at 3.
No, that's good though. What do you mean?
wait, so doesn't that mean,
Google mistake.
doesn't that mean, like, freaking,
Spectre isn't top 10
yeah,
anymore.
Spectre's out of the top 10.
Silent Clubstep will be
Fireworks
whenever...
out of the top 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm happy because now we have a decent top 1.
Visually, yes. Gameplay-wise, hell no.
I would say
The
it's better than
hitboxes
Hideaway.
are a bit... Not the hitboxes.
Can null
and
skates
that,
be placed
and
at
that
top?
brings
Alright,
my
I'm gonna end the
hardest
stream.
on the... That brings my hardest